We shall now tackle question number 4 of exercise 7.2. Question, find the ratio. We have the 2 points and the third point which divides it also is there. But what is the relationship between the first point A to B and B to B? Find the ratio of the division. And since we are given the ratio, given the coordinates, we say let the ratio be k is to 1. Please remember, this is the next formula, k is to 1, the ratio of the division. And therefore we say P, this is a dividing point. The dividing point is equal to, please remember, this is same as M1 and this is same as M2. M1 and M2. They are taking the place of M1 and M2. Therefore, k into 6, 1 into minus 3, k into minus 8, 1 into 10. K, M1, M2, M1, M2. 6k minus 3, minus 8k plus 10. Now, by comparing the equations, you look at this one, this equal to this 2. 1 and 6, therefore this number is same as this, and that is what we are showing here. This equal to minus 1, equal to minus 1, and then we solve. What do? Now we do cross multiplication. You cross multiply here because this is a fraction, we cross multiply, therefore minus 1 k plus 1 into minus 1 minus k minus 1. Now in the next one we put back, k will come in, therefore it becomes plus, 3 will go there, it becomes plus. So 7k and here minus 1 plus 3 plus 2. 7k is equal to 2, therefore k is equal to 2 upon 7. And therefore the ratio, from here we say, therefore the ratio k is to 1, same ratio, k is to 1 is equal to 2 upon 7 is to 1, then that is 2 is to 7. That's the ratio. So you don't need to go to second one, we are comparing this is this is this, but we don't need to do the second one. We shall now tackle question number 5 of exercise 7.2, which is very similar to question number 4. Similarity is find the ratio. At this similarity, find also the coordinates. In question number 4, coordinates are given. In question number 5, coordinates are also not given, but we are asked to find. Therefore, we say let the coordinates be x0. Let the coordinates be x0. Why x0? Because we are given x-axis. X-axis means it is naturally x0. You can take a tangent. X-axis is equal to x, 0. Then the ratio, we put k is to 1. As we have said, the ratio, that's already fixed formula. Therefore, we are given this point is equal to these two. K into like M1, M2. So M1, M2. So follow the formula, the situation sectional formula. And therefore minus 4k, 1. 5k, minus 5. And then we say again by comparison. By comparison, what happens? By comparison, we say this is 0, second one. This is the second one. Therefore, second one, this is second one, here second one, and here second one is equal to 0. This number is equal to 0. Therefore, you cross multiply. When you cross multiply, it becomes a 0. 0 in this number, it becomes a 0. Therefore, 5k into 5, 1, which means it is 0, this has to be 1. 5 into 1, 5, minus 5, 0, therefore k is equal to 1. Now, using the value of k, so we have found the value of k. Using the value of k, we have x is equal to, that is what we have already given. We have already given, we find the value here, is equal to here, k, this number. K is equal to 1 and therefore 4 into 1, 4, 1. Here is 1, 1 plus 1. So we are given the value here, k. Value of k for both of these. So minus 3 upon 2. Therefore, x is equal to minus 3 upon 2. So what is the question? Find the ratio. Second question, find the coordinates. So ratio is equal to 1 is to 1. K is to 1 and k is 1. Therefore, k is to 1, 1 is to 1. And the coordinates are what we have found here. Coordinates x and 0. X is equal to minus 3 upon 2 and here 0. So we have both the answers. Question number 6, exercise 7.2. What are we given? We are given a parallelogram. We are given also the coordinates. And then the question is, find x and y. Because in between, here we have y, here we have got x. What is given here. And therefore, find x and y coordinates are given. Parallelogram. And we begin by stating that in a parallelogram, the diagonals bisect each other. We have drawn that, and therefore they bisect at the point O. Remember, bisect means dividing into two equal parts. And therefore, O is the midpoint of AC, first diagonal, and BD, second diagonal, dividing the same ratio. They divide into equal means same ratio, 1 is to 1. So the ratio we already get. From that ratio, we begin. 1 is to 1, and therefore the same one, M1, M2, so we have M1, M2, both are same. M1, M2, M1, M2, and the same formula we follow. And this is for the first one. And then equal to first diagonal, AC. And then now we say equal to second diagonal, proportion, ratio is there, same ratio. So second diagonal, so please remember, this is for AC, this is for AC, and this is for BD, second diagonal. Same formula. And when you simplify the formula, x plus 1 upon 2, 6 plus 2 upon 2. Here, 3 plus 4 upon 2, and here 5 plus y upon 2. And then what happens? We do this. So here again simplify. 8 upon 2, 7 upon 2. Now compare. Look at the side. What is the meaning of compare? This is this connection, and here this is this. So we compare and we say x upon 1 upon 2 is 7 upon 2. And then here this is equal to this. That's meaning of compare. Both the sides are in the same ratio, so both are equal. And when we, now we simplify this number, what do? We just cross multiply. That means into 2, then what do you get here? 7. When you cross multiply, you get 7. Which means x is equal to 7 minus 1, 6. Similarly, here also you cross multiply. That means into 2, then you cancel, and what we have got 8. Therefore, y is equal to 8. 5 minus y is equal to 8, and y is equal to 8 minus 5 is equal to 3, and we have the answer. Question number 7, and what are we asked? There's a circle, diameter AB, B coordinates 1.4, this is the center of the diameter, coordinates 2 and minus 3, and we are asked what is the coordinate of A. Being the center, we know that AC will be equal to CB. That means ratio 1 is to 1. Therefore, we say AC is equal to CB. 1 is to 1. And what is given here? And let us first of all say A coordinates we assume, let it be X and Y. We do not know. Therefore, we are now applying the formula, the sectional formula. You remember the sectional formula, m1 x2 m2 x1. So that is what we are doing here. And why are we putting 1? Because the ratio is 1 1. Therefore m1 m2 same thing, and therefore we have the first and then the second coordinate, first coordinate and the second coordinate, and this is equal to 2 and minus 3, that is the center coordinates, because this is the center coordinate. And therefore we compare the two sides, and what do we have? This first will be equal to 2 and the second will be equal to minus 3, and that's what we have given. We are comparing, and therefore let us take the first one. What do? We do a cross multiplication. 2 into 2, that is removing the fraction by cross multiplication. 2 into 2 is equal to 4, and then we compare that. For now you transfer x, 1 is taken from here, therefore minus 1 is equal to 3. Second one, y plus 4 is equal to 3. Here also we have a fraction, we cross multiply. 2 into minus 3. 2 into minus 3 is equal to minus 6. And then we have got 4, transfer the 4 this side. Plus 4 becomes minus 4. Minus 6, minus 4, minus 10. So y is equal to minus 10. And we have already given that a is equal to x and y. Therefore, one is a is equal to x, y is equal to 3 and minus 10. We have the coordinates. It's a very simple, quite simple. I hope you understand it. And please do not study by heart. Use your reason and you will surely succeed.